Welcome back to the 64th ever episode of the Iced Coffee Hour. My name's Ilya, and the podcast so far has made $73,288.63.
Wow, that was great. I think that was the best introduction we've actually ever had.
Yeah, I don't know how we pulled it off.
Yeah, we did really good. Your enthusiasm, by the way, was a 10 out of 10. Timothy Sykes was the only other guest.
You
that
had
came
Tim
on.
Sykes on here?
Yeah, we
Do you know
did.
who Tim Sykes is?
Dude!
What do you mean?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Yeah, I love Tim Sykes.
Really?
Yes!
How
He's
do
sitting
you
right
know?
where you're sitting right now.
Yeah, he was sitting right there.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
How do you know Timothy Sykes?
Dude, I took his penny trading, penny stock trading course. Like the whole thing, I paid for it.
Yeah.
And like I took the course, and like that's how I learned how to trade penny stocks.
Are you serious?
Swear to God.
Did it work? Did it work? Are you
Wow.
making
Yeah.
money?
I mean, I don't do it anymore, but when I did it, yeah.
You did make money.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
funny story. Timothy Sykes for me was someone who got me into stock trading when I was like 13, 14 years old in high school. I saw one of his ads and how he turned his bar mitzvah money into millions of dollars. I got really into penny stock trading. And for me, he was who
Just look
I
at who he
looked up
was.
to. I looked up to him when I was like 14 years
Yeah.
old. I ended up losing money. But it was
Yeah.
weird meeting him in person, like so many years later, because
Yeah.
he was the one that got me into.
He's such
penny
a
stock
real
trading.
dude.
Yeah, he is.
He does not give a what he says.
No.
And it's great because it's like so transparent.
Yeah. And he came in with that sort of energy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, is he on something? No, that's just, he's always like a 10 out of 10 energy. No coffee. It's just who he is. He's so excited. He's very loud.
Yes.
He's yelling the entire
I
time.
met him one time,
Yeah.
and it was in Chicago, and I was like, dude, I love your energy. He's like, yeah, thanks. It's the liquor.
No.
What?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Dude, he didn't say that on our podcast.
I don't think he drinks. I think he's,
I don't think he drinks, but
Yeah.
I think he may have just like been on some shots, or maybe he had
Okay.
before the
That
show
could
or
very well
whatever,
be the
but
case.
Yeah. That's sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we had Timothy Sykes sitting right there.
Wow.
So there you go.
You know who Timothy Sykes is, Joe?
Yeah, I just looked him up.
Yeah. Very cool guy.
Very cool
You know what,
guy.
very cool guy.
We should introduce our guest.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
not familiar.
absolutely.
Jack, you want to do the honors?
Sure. So we have Joe Vulpis over on the left, Joe everyone, and we also have Ilya Fedorovich.
Wow.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
was good.
Fedorovich. Yeah,
Very
thank you.
good.
And you two have your own podcast, the Lightweights podcast.
Yes.
Where you guys discuss anything you guys want
Anything
to.
and everything. Yeah, it doesn't have to be about investing or really any topic. It's
Standards are low over there.
And you know what? You actually had a podcast previously, the Down Bad podcast, or what was it?
no, it's called
the-
it was Take Notes.
Oh, Take Notes.
Take
is
Notes,
what
and
it
then
was.
my co-host then changed it to Down
The
Bad.
Down Bad podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the Take Notes podcast. And we reached out to you.
Oh,
And
this is
you
right.
didn't get back to us, man.
Whoa.
Yes, we reached out to you and you
Right.
didn't get back to us.
No
What's
way.
up with that, man? We wanted you to come on the podcast.
You know what? You were one of the first people that we reached out to. I completely forgot
Dude,
about
and
that.
you know
Yeah,
what? We
yeah.
didn't even DM your main account.
Oh,
We
you
DM'd
DM'd the
Lightweight
Take-
or the Take Notes podcast.
Wait, when did you DM me? Or when did you DM that account?
I mean, this has got to be a long. It was probably like 6-7 months ago because that podcast was about business. It was supposed to be about business, and I was like, okay, finally, like we get to meet these guys. Let's DM them so we can introduce ourselves and get a little exchange of service.
I think what happened was I was not doing it anymore, so I wasn't on the account. I wasn't on that Instagram account anymore, so I didn't see your message. And the reason I stopped doing it is because I moved to California, and my co-host obviously was still in Illinois.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
that's why I started.
Didn't
Lightweights.
you?
Yeah, I DM'd you.
Yeah,
you did, and then we didn't see it.
Then we didn't see it.
Oh my god!
It was so bad, man. We just missed each other.
It's all good. Now
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah, it's funny. You DM me like almost a year ago.
Yeah.
I didn't see the message, and then I sorted by like the top post.
Yeah.
Yours came up. Like, oh crap,
That's
we
funny.
missed you. And then I DM'd you back, and then I think you didn't respond for a little bit. Then we finally made it happen.
Yes. Yeah. Now we're here though.
like
That's all
a
that
year
matters.
later. But
All good.
And now you're here, and you just finished up recording an episode for your guys' podcast, and you had Graham on. You guys talked business, but you guys didn't talk specific numbers. Do you want to talk some numbers?
I want to know how much money you're making and your thoughts on investing, personal finance, how much money you're saving, where you spend your money.
You want to go first?
Your worst money decisions.
My worst money
Yeah,
decisions. I
and then
can
we
go
want to
about
know
that all
anything
day.
else crazy. Like we want to hear crazy stories. Anything else you want to bring up?
Just
Just
in
like,
recent,
we want the nuttiest stuff that you have.
in recent, I spent $2,500 on a makeup job that me and Ilya were gonna do for a video, but we ended up not doing the video. So now we're gonna do this makeup video. Maybe never, I don't know. But that was a waste of money.
You did $2,500 for makeup, and
What? What's the makeup?
What was the initial idea for the video?
We were gonna get dressed up as like a couple of old dudes, and I don't know what we were gonna do with it, but
Everyone is making that video.
Are they?
The old dude, yeah. Carter Sherrar just did that. He did a gold digger on girlfriend video with his McLaren or his Lambo.
Carter Sherrar did that?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Well, good thing we didn't do it.
yeah. Well, that's why we didn't do it because we didn't want to follow the trend.
My worst money decision, personally, has been I think. Well, I don't know. It depends. Like if we're talking about being stupid and like gambling, I lost 10 grand on black in roulette.
What?
Oh, we
Yeah.
bet our entire bank account on.
Oh my god,
in
you guys
roulette.
gotta f***ing hear the story. It's insane. So we're in Vegas, Joe and I, maybe like 2 months ago, and we're sitting at dinner. I'm like, let's bet our entire bank account on roulette. And at the time, we paid ourselves out, and we only had like 3.5, maybe 4 grand in there. And he's like, all right, whatever. So I was like, let's do green. Let's bet on green because there's black, there's red.
Wait. How much was it?
3,000,
3,500.
3,500.
Yeah, but now if you had hit green, you would have made 36 times that.
Yeah, it's like $108,000 something
Yeah.
like that. But listen, bro, this fucking gets crazy. So I'm like, let's bet green. He's like, no, either black or red, because why green? I was like, no, come on, let's do it. If we're gonna do it, let's do green. He's like, no. So I was like, all right, fuck it, black. And he's like, all right, black. So we go to the table, and
Well, no,
he's not even there. He's not even there. He's like 100 meters away. Because he doesn't want to witness about what's about to happen.
We also did it while we were recording a podcast. So we took a break. We went downstairs to the lobby, and I said, "You go do it, and then you come back and tell me. That way, I
Yes.
could react to what happens."
So I go to the table, and everyone has their shit on black. So I'm like, it's got to hit black. So I put it on black. It spins, and it doesn't land black. I'm like, fuck, it landed red. And then I look up, and it's blinking 00 green.
No.
Swear to God, bro. And you know how there's 0 and 00?
Yeah.
I specifically told him, I'm like, 00 green.
yeah,
Trust
he
me.
didn't even say green. He didn't say a single zero. He said 00 green the entire time.
And dude, I'm walking over the table thinking it's gonna hit green. Like you just have a feeling like it's instinctual. Like it was like that. It was so weird.
But here's the thing, though. I always think this way. The extra time it would have taken you to like go and say 00 or whatever, that extra split second that he put the thing, he might have spinned it differently.
Maybe.
I agree with
It would
Graham.
have turned out like for every second, there's a whole whole bunch of variables that are changing.
Graham brings up so
agree.
many good points right there, and I back
You're
what
trying
he
to make
says.
yourself feel better. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I do agree that there may have been something. Anyways.
So that was the worst money you've ever.
I mean, no, the worst money I spent was I lost 10 grand on roulette. And that was just, again, on black. I always do black or green. But yeah, I lost 10 grand, and that was like a split second like that. And that's,
All at once?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Someone was like, you should bet 1,000. And I was like, 1,000 sounds cool, but 10,000 sounds really cool. So then,
It's more cool for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. But the thing is, if I would have won, then I would have had an additional $10,000 like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's a positive and there's a negative outcome.
Since
to that
you lost,
situation.
were you compelled at all to double it up and just do 20?
Well, yeah. Next time I'm gonna do 20.
You're gonna do 20 next
Yeah.
time. What happens if you lose that?
He's gonna double it from there again.
Yeah,
He's
I'm gonna
keep
double every
going.
time until I win.
It kind of works a little bit.
Yeah.
I go to the casinos and I'll get on like the electronic computer one, and you can do small amounts in there, and I'll do the double up method, and it does tend to work until it doesn't. But like in the beginning, it works, and you make some money.
Until you lose your whole bank account.
Until you lose everything.
Yeah, the house edge is going to take over. There's going to be that 1% where you're just going to keep going indefinitely. And then the issue with that, though, is you hit maximums. Like those tables are going to have a maximum. So probably on roulette, it's going to be 20 grand. So
Yeah.
the next time you go 20 grand, if you lose that, you can't go and do a $40,000 bet.
I think there's high. I think they're called high roller.
The high stakes.
The high stakes
Typically, it
tables.
stops $20,000-$25,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
unless you make prior accommodation, unless you're a whale going to Vegas, like gambling like $1 million, they'll make accommodations for you. But almost always, even the VIP rooms, it's $20,000. That's the limit. They don't want people going to Vegas, putting $50,000 in one hand, winning, and be like, all right, I'm done.
Right, I'm done.
That's bad for business.
Right,
they
right,
want you
right.
to keep playing multiple hands. They know every hand you play, their chances of getting their money go higher. So they want to avoid just one off, like here's money.
So we got to go there with at least $100,000 to spend.
And then leave.
Yes.
I'm learning
You gotta
so
go there
much.
and win the 20,000. If you lose the 20,000, it's going to be harder to just double up 40. Well, we happen to be out in Las Vegas, so if you want to do that, I would love to come down and watch this take place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, 100%.
We should do it this week.
I don't know about this week, but
Next week.
Wait, we'll be there. We'll be there.
So you booked a ticket to Hawaii, just yourself.
Not yet. I'm thinking about
You're
it.
thinking about it, okay.
Yeah, I really want to just surprise Ilya one day with an Instagram story, and he's like, "You went to Hawaii without me?" Because I owe him a trip.
Whoa, what are we doing here? Graham, what are you doing here?
This is my house.
Oh, well, what's that in your hand?
It's my phone.
No. That.
Oh, this is the free stock I just got from Public using the link down below in the description. Because guess what? When you sign up and you use the code GRAHAM, you could get a free stock worth all the way up to $70.
$70?
$70. And plus, when you deposit $100 on the platform, you're going to be entered for a chance to win a totally free share of Tesla by July 12th. That right now is trading at almost $700.
Can you show me how that works?
It's really easy. When you sign up and you use the code GRAHAM, you'll automatically get a free stock when you sign up. And I got this stock right here. Let's see what it is. Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
$46 of Amazon.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. All right, guys. Well, if you want a chance to get a free stock too, the link is down below in the description. Let me know which free stock you get. And with that said, let's get back to the video.
We made a bet in a Call of Duty game if we got first, and we ended up getting first. So now I owe him a trip to Hawaii.
You play Warzone?
No.
No?
Yeah.
You play Okay, so you know how hard it is to get
Yeah.
first place in general?
Sure.
So this is our first game of the night, like when you're usually getting warmed up and like you're not that good. This is our first game of the night, and I was like, Joe, we get first place, you have to buy me tickets to Hawaii when we fly out. And we end up getting first. First game. It's like, again, it's like impossible to do.
Ilya always says these ridiculous things. When we were at the aquarium, he goes, "What are the odds I jump in the tank?" I'm like, "I can't play this game with you because you're gonna do it." So
You guys play odds?
Yeah. No.
No.
Like one in whatever.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah. You play?
No. Who was telling me about odds?
I'm not sure.
Well, let's do it right now.
You want to do odds? Okay, let's do odds.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are the odds you're going to do this and you bet?
Yeah. Well,
what are we
do?
going to do?
Like, all right, the odds are like 1 in 10, and you go 1, 2, 3, and then you say the thing, right?
Right.
what are the odds you put $1,000 in Dogecoin right now?
I tell you, or
And
you
you
guys
say,
guess?
you say like,
He's like,
obviously, if
he
you
doesn't
don't
get
wanna
the
do
game.
it,
He's
you
like,
get
all right, I'll
bigger
do it right
odds.
now.
What are the odds?
like
do
only
I
1,000?
tell you? Do I tell you the odds of
Yeah,
that?
you say like if you're like, okay, I could do this 1 in 10, or if you're like, I don't really want to do this 1 in 100, or I'm definitely not doing this 1 in
I
1,000.
would say, you want me to tell you what I would do?
Well, no, yeah. What are the odds? Like,
1 in 100. I'll do that.
okay, and now we say 1, 2, 3, and we both say the number. That we're both thinking, guess a number, and then if we both say the exact number, you have to do it.
I'm jumping out of my seat.
So I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna think of a number. We both say it, and if we say that number, I'm gonna invest
Yeah.
right now
Yeah.
$1,000 in Dogecoin.
But usually it's 1 in 10.
Yeah, you don't usually do 100.
You don't do
Oh,
100
is it?
because 100 is just like such a
there's
small
no point
percentage
in
of
what are
like
the
you
odds
getting
then.
it.
Yeah, but I don't want to invest $1,000 in Dogecoin.
It doesn't
That's
matter.
fair.
Jack, how about Jack do it? Jack, you're
Well,
letting down your viewers by not investing in Dogecoin. Jack bought Dogecoin $100. How much you sell it for?
Like 13,500.
What?
Yeah.
Christ. I've been telling.
At its peak, it was at like a little over 16,000.
Jack did well. I've been telling Jack, you got to sell it. You got to sell
He
it.
told me I
And
should have sold at like $5,000.
Wait, hey,
profit.
you haven't sold yet?
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I locked in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for
So I
you.
told him he's got to
Thank you.
take that now and buy back in cheaper.
I'm going to buy it back, but I'm saving up a little bit right now.
Should we do one in the odds?
For me to buy Dogecoin?
we should at
Yeah.
110.
Okay.
No,
right.
I think Dogecoin.
What? Yeah, I feel like we should come up with something like active. Or something.
No,
active
Dogecoin made Jack a lot of money.
So
This is-
why would I re-dip into that?
Because
right?
this is
wanna
our
be-
audience. Our
No, but
audience
we
is
do
investing.
something new here.
Our audience is
like you and
investing.
I say we do something new here.
Oh my God, someone's gonna hit somebody.
It's always great seeing
How
like
about this? What are the odds you do something new?
What do you?
What are the-
1 in 5? What is
All
something
right,
new?
so let's do it. You and I. What is it?
All
right.
start getting
Let's
mad
do
at
you
each
and
other.
I. You and I.
Make me.
I'm done. So how about this? If we hit the same number, you could do whatever investment you want. If we don't, you're investing in Dogecoin.
Wait.
Yes.
If we hit the
what
same,
are the odds you do something new?
What do you
And
guys
said
think
1 in
about this?
5.
You think there's something better that we could do with
I
it?
think that there's something better. I think that there's something like, what are the odds? Like, do you have a pool here?
No.
Damn.
We have the ocean. It's pretty close.
Don't make him run to the
No,
ocean.
I'm not gonna make you run to you. That's actually
It's
pretty
got to be
funny.
just something we
I'll
could
do
do on
it.
camera. Let's do.
Oh, do you have
Dogecoin.
anything hot here? Like really hot peppers?
No.
Oh, spicy hot.
Yes.
No, we
Spicy
don't.
hot.
I might have like some hot sauce or something.
Okay.
Boring.
That works. No,
that's
it'll
boring,
it'll work.
really.
I think because if you fill up the hot sauce like that much,
When I said this, I was trying to keep it like stock business related for their theme.
No, it would be fun to do something where like the loser of out of us 4 would have to take like a shot of hot sauce.
Yes, perfect. Okay, let's do it.
2 grams, like.
What do you think about
Man,
that?
I like the Dogecoin idea.
We could do both, honestly. You can take a
We
shot of
just
hot
do that
sauce
the
and
entire
then
podcast. Just what are the odds? Okay, what do you think?
I like Dogecoin, but it's up to you. I'll let you pick.
I mean, you know what you want to do.
I want to
Dude,
do the hot
Ilya's the
sauce.
worst influence.
Yeah, I want to do the hot sauce.
I break them up.
Okay, all right. For the sake of Graham, we'll do the Dogecoin.
Okay.
Okay, all right. 1 in 10. Okay.
Who we all say a number or what?
No, so it's between 2 people.
All right, I'll let you guys go.
Okay, well, let's practice you and I, and then so you can do it together with him. So like, let's say
You can just do it with me.
Let's say
Just-
Just do it with Jack because you already have the Ethereum stuff set up.
So if we get the same thing, then I have to invest in Dogecoin. If we don't, then
and it goes both ways. So if I do it, then he's got to do it to me too.
okay, sure.
Ready?
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Who's this for? Who's this for first? Jack.
For you.
Okay. Jack 110 Dogecoin.
Okay.
$1,000.
Wait, but if we get the same number, I have to do Dogecoin. If it's a
Yes.
different number, I do whatever I want with 1,000.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right.
1, 2, 3, 10.
4. Okay.
It's the worst
Now, I guess I have
See,
to
like,
invest
it's exhilarating.
$1,000 into something.
I
Okay.
don't know. I don't need any more excitement. I got enough excitement.
No, I
Yeah.
get you, but I mean, sometimes it's fun. Like, I'll tell Joe, I'll be like, Joe, I was 1 in 10, you jumped to the pool with your clothes on, and like, obviously he doesn't want to do it, and I want him to do it because it's funny. But why we play is because there's a chance of him most likely not doing it.
It's
But there's
just
that like
exciting.
really small chance of him doing it. You know?
Sure.
One time we did 1 in 100 2 times. In a row, and we got that number. It was like 64 and then 67 or something like that.
What was
Yeah.
it for?
One of them, it was like in wintertime. It was really cold outside, and he had to jump in the pool with his clothes on. And it sounds really stupid, but
But I explained it. It doesn't
That
really
you guys
sound
do
that
is
fun.
jump in the pool with the clothes on?
No,
is that like your
first
favorite
thing
thing?
was, do you have a pool here?
no, it's just like the
where's your
first thing
pool?
that goes.
What was the
You have a
second?
bathtub? All right, that'll work.
What was it? What was the second one that you did then? The 64 and 66 or whatever.
Scott was doing a music video.
Our
and
friend Scott.
My friend Scott was doing a music video in his backyard, and Joe's like, I was 1 in 100. You ruined the music video by like by like destroying all the lights. Yeah. Anyways, that was that.
You ruined it?
No, I didn't.
So you didn't obey.
I didn't obey it. That was the one time I have not obeyed it. And then he actually ended up not jumping in the pool. So now we're even, and now we have to continue obeying it. But I'm like pretty like with the word dead and odds. Like I would.
Which one's more important to you?
Dead.
What's that?
Okay, so dead is like
It's when you say like, are you sure? Are you honest? Honest?
honest. Yeah, it's like honest, but
don't
it's
get
like
it.
it's like a
Serious?
religion. It's like
Yeah.
like okay, you tell me that you just
Look at Graham's face. He's
I'm
just
so
like, I don't do anything.
you tell me that you just made $1 million off of a house, and I go dead ass, and you go yeah dead ass, meaning like
That
yeah,
means, like,
yeah,
it's
I'm being
like,
honest.
yeah.
But you can't break that because if you break dead ass, then like you just lied to me. Like it's like very powerful.
Why
Yeah.
dead?
Just deeper than
Yeah.
like.
Why can't you just say like,
Like
you
a
for
pinky
real?
promise.
Like really?
Yeah, it's like for real, but you know
Why
more serious.
dead ass, though?
Because when you say for real, you can like fuck with the person and lie, but
Yeah.
you say dead ass, like you cannot lie at dead ass.
Yeah, we honor it so much over at our podcast.
I have something like that with my best
Never
friend
heard
that we've
of
had
that,
since
yeah.
we were like 6. We call it bros. And basically, you cannot lie if you say bros. And we've done that for like 15 years where you just have to honor it. Because there are some things that you really need to know the answer to, and you got to pull it out.
Dude, we all sound so dumb.
In fairness, I don't really honor dead ass. I lie on it all the time. Illy gets really mad with it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bro, he's not one of us, bro.
That's
That's
very
okay.
real.
We get it.
Because it ruffles his feathers so much.
Yeah, but don't lie to me. Don't lie on dead ass, bro.
See?
I'm so confused.
All right. So, how much money do you guys make?
A month?
Sure.
Or a year?
Yeah.
I like a month. A month is good.
A month,
We could
yeah, because it
infer-
varies, I'm sure.
We could infer a year from that.
I mean,
I want to know how it's broken down.
So I have 3 revenue streams right now. It's my plumbing business, the podcast, and investments. Right. So like off of like stock investments and like crypto and random shit like that, maybe $50,000 a year. So not a ton of money.
That's good.
Now, are we talking stock appreciation, or we're talking like dividends, like $50,000 of dividends?
No, stock
here?
appreciation. So buy sell, because I swing trade, right?
You do?
So,
Okay.
yeah, I don't really invest long term. More like.
Are you in a stock group or something, or do you just figure it out on your own?
No, I just figured out. I mean, most. It was just like intuition and learning from people like Timothy Sykes.
Sure.
Wall Street bets?
Wall Street bets. No, actually, I just found out about Wall Street bets like a month ago.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a life changer. It's
Yeah.
a great community.
Yeah,
It really
yeah.
is.
From the podcast, I don't know. We make.
Wait a second. Alex, why are you here?
I mean, I work here.
No, why are you here in the video?
You know, I'm not really sure.
Wait, did you get your free stock yet?
No.
Oh, come on. What are you doing? That's why we're here right now. You got to get your free stock down below in the description. It's worth all the way up to $70.
$70?
$70. And if you want a chance to get a totally free share of Tesla, all you got to do is sign up and deposit $100 on the platform using the code GRAHAM.
Graham?
GRAHAM. GRAHAM.
And where is this link again?
Down below in the description, or you could go to public.com/Graham. It's super easy. It'll take you just a few minutes. And best of all, you should probably do it now before you forget.
You know what? I'm going to do it right now.
You
I
promise?
promise.
Do you guys promise to? Otherwise, we're just going to keep appearing in the video, and you don't want that to happen. Just do it, guys. Thanks so much. Now, with that said, let's get back to the video.
Each like 5,000 a month.
A little more.
Yeah. So again, like not a ton there, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's
just
good.
you talking
It's
shit and
Yeah.
you're like I'm making money. It's cool. And then off my plumbing business, it depends on how well it does that year and like what I'm reinvesting. For the first like 3-4 years, basically all that I made, I reinvested back into the business. And I'm still doing that somewhat, maybe like not as much as before, but I think if I wanted to, I can take a profit of maybe like $500,000 to $600,000 a year on my plumbing business.
I didn't know you had a plumbing business.
Yeah.
Is this, you knew this, Jack?
Yeah, but I didn't know it made that much money.
Yeah, well, my plumbing business makes $3 million a year.
Revenue.
Yeah, revenue.
I had no idea. I figured because I knew you had the business, but I figured I was like, it maybe makes like $100,000 because I knew that you use that to like allow yourself to move out
Wait
here.
a second. Let's go back on this because I'm new to this. I don't know about the plumbing business. How did you start this? Walk us through this.
So I started back in 2015, I think, with my dad. And what happened was he had a new construction plumbing company. And when I came in, I said, let's do just service. So service meaning like installing water heaters and fixing faucets and like fixing sewer problems that every home has. And we started with one person. It was me, my dad, and one other employee, and we grew it to pre-COVID. I think it was 36 people.
Wow.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I left, for other opportunities in California. But, yeah,
So you're still involved in that business?
yeah, not as much as I used to be, but I mean, it used to be like 14 hours a day of my
Yeah.
life, for 5-6 years.
That's one of the things I talk about all the time. People overlook trade schools. I think being a plumber, an electrician, a lot of these careers can make a lot of money without any student loan debt. They're affordable. They're in demand. There will always be demand for a plumber.
Yeah.
Even if people are working from home, if people are not going to offices anymore, it doesn't matter. Plumbing is always going to be a thing. It's always breaking. I actually just had an issue recently with this toilet. It kept
Dude, we
running.
have issues down there.
Oh,
the sink leaks. The
sink
toilet,
leaks.
The toilet doesn't flush. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
Well, since when?
I don't know.
I could take a look at it.
Oh yeah,
Ilya fixed my toilet the other day.
Could you actually?
Yeah.
Holy yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Wait,
we
we'll
can
do that
vlog it.
after this.
We'll
We'll
vlog
vlog
it.
it. We'll do that after this.
Yeah,
But yeah, this is news to me. I told Jack not to flush because he's flushing like every time he pees. I told him like he doesn't need to do that. You just leave it throughout the day and then flush it.
If it's
at night.
yellow, let it mellow. If it's
Yeah.
brown, flush it down.
Right, and I told him that, so it's a game changer for Jack now. Because I'm paying the water bill. Who pays the water? I pay the water. I don't want to have to pay the water for Jack to be like flushing all the time if he's drinking all these sparkling waters. But I didn't know that's not. I didn't.
It's bigger. It's bigger than just a flush.
What did
man.
you flush?
You're
I
fine, bro.
didn't.
Just back off.
I didn't flush anything. I
Is it Alex?
I don't want to point any fingers.
So going back to the skilled trades,
Yes.
there's really not many people in the trades world that are good. And by good, I mean clean, proficient, on time, drug free. There's really not. And it's really, really, really hard to grow a trade business like plumbing, because out of every 10 people that you hire to be a plumber, 9 of them turn out to be bad.
Oh, dude, I hired a plumber, or at least I thought it was a plumber, off TaskRabbit the other day. Dude did not speak English, didn't say that on the listing. And then when I asked him to fix the shower head, which is what it was, he's like, no fix. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, no fix. Like, what does that mean? So I literally called Ilya, because it turns out they both spoke Russian, and Ilya was talking to the guy through FaceTime trying to tell him what to do. And then Ilya's like, call me back once he leaves. I'm like, okay. Turns out I don't even know what happened.
Going back to what you said about materials appreciating and being more expensive, I think the same thing is going to happen with tradesmen and women. I think because there's such a lack of people, there's such a lack of supply of those people, hourly rates are going to be skyrocketing in the next 10 years. I think you'll be paying, like, honestly 2 times more for a plumber than you are now. Unless you get someone like inexperienced or a handyman. But if you're talking a licensed plumber in a state like California, Illinois, New York, where a license is required, I mean, you'll be paying like $150, $200 an hour easy for a plumber.
You know what's crazy? Lawyers. Like cheaper lawyers, maybe about $85 to $125 an hour. Good lawyers are like $500 an hour. You're paying almost half of what is required from a law school. Mm-hmm. Why is it so expensive to get licensed?
So it depends on the state.
Yeah.
California, again, Illinois, and New York are the toughest states to get licensed in, and it requires a 4-year apprenticeship, right? So you're an apprentice under a licensed plumber for 4 years. And once that 4 years is over, you go to your state exam, and it's really fucking hard.
Why?
They don't f around with that. It's like it's your safety, it's your health, you know? Like if you think about it, you know what I mean? Like
right.
Other states don't give a shit, like Georgia, Florida, like they'll fix your plumbing for a root beer. You know what I mean? Like, but no, seriously. But in states like California, Illinois, they do not fuck around. Like, you have to be up to par for your plumbing. Your shit has to be correct. And if a health inspector catches a non-licensed plumber, if you're a non-licensed plumber, you're fixing someone's plumbing, it's a big fucking problem for you.
Was my guy non-licensed?
No, he was not licensed.
What did he say to you?
I mean, he was just I don't even know what the fuck he was. I don't even know how he took apart the fucking shower valve or the plate, whatever. But
he made it worse. The leaky shower.
So you paid him and he made it worse?
I bought it on TaskRabbit, and
this is a topic I want to talk to Joe about. Why the did you hire a plumber on TaskRabbit?
What do you mean? Because where else am I going to hire a plumber?
A plumbing company?
I just did TaskRabbit. It said plumber. He was 5 stars. He had 100 reviews.
Okay. Well, anyways, if you're looking for a plumber, you have to hire a licensed professional that knows what he's doing, or he can way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse than it was before. I'd rather have you pay $500 versus $100, but he does it one time, does it right, and no more bullshit.
I had no idea. That's what I believe. Honestly, trade schools, man.
Yeah.
I think trade schools. So many people just. I guess it's not glamorized, but I'm hearing stories
it's not
about
sexy.
Right, but I'm hearing stories about plumbers now making like $150,000 a year.
Yeah.
Running a business, I think, is where the money is really to be made. Maybe you work as a plumber the first few years, first 4 you get licensed, work with a company, and start your own.
Yeah, I mean, even if you start your own company as a plumber, you don't have to have a ton of people to make a ton of money. You know, I know a lot of people that run out of their truck. They have maybe 1-2 people. They don't have any overhead. They don't have any staff. They don't have a huge warehouse. They don't have to worry about fucking keeping stock. Like all that bullshit that I have to deal with. I wish I didn't. You know what I mean? But obviously, I do it because I want to grow into like.
Now, where does that $200 an hour go? Let's say $150 an hour. Why is it so high? Where does that money all go?
Because the plumber is getting paid 40 to 50, sometimes even upwards of 60 an hour. Just a plumber, right? Then you got to consider travel. Then you got to consider the car, right? The car obviously breaks down. I got to pay gas for it. Then you got to consider inventory in the car. Like there's just so many variables just to even get to your home that cost me money. Like honestly, it costs me on average about $80 just to get to your home.
Wow.
Just fucking arrive. And then on top of that, obviously he's there, he's using material. And again, it all depends on how, like a water heater, for example, is $500 alone, you know? So like it all depends on the job.
Something I never thought about, why they always have the trade call fees, like $65 just to come out and take a look and tell me what's wrong with it.
Yeah, people don't make money on that.
It makes sense. I never thought about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you have to have it. And companies that don't have it, like I didn't have it for the first 2 years, I think, or 3 years. And then I was like, that I'm done eating these costs. Because it just does not help.
People just come and you'd be like, oh, this is broken. All right, thanks. And then
exactly.
How do I fix that?
And
all right, cool. Thanks.
On top of that, you got to realize that if you're paying, you're already in. You know what I mean? So you might as well go the extra mile and just get it done. If you don't pay anything, you have nothing to lose. So if someone comes, they're like, no, I'm good. Too expensive. I'll get someone else. And then that someone else ends up coming, pricing it higher, and they're like, I might as well get it done anyways. You know what I mean? So
that's a significant amount of money for $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
I mean, so why aren't you taking that as a salary? Is it you just don't need the money right now? It's not worth it to be taxed? You know what I realized, Alex?
That you're wearing 2 different kinds of socks?
Yes, but you know what else?
Oh, what?
We could just sponsor ourselves in this video. How about that?
You know what? That sounds great. I always like my own posts anyway.
Me too. And for a limited time, if you want access to the YouTube Creator Academy, where I go over exactly what you need to do step by step to start a YouTube channel and turn it into a business, I will give you $200 off when you use the coupon code 200OFF. The link is down below in the description. This is everything that I have learned about how to grow a YouTube channel, what makes a successful title and thumbnail, everything you need to do along the way. It's all down below in the description. And it's $200 off.
$200 off.
$200 off.
You know what? I'm going to take you up on that deal because I have this to family to run.
Wow. There we go. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the discount. And with that said, let's get back to the video. It's better to get in the business.
It's better to be in the business.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever said that before?
Have I ever said that
number? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I told Joe, but
We told each other how much we make on our first podcast, and we meant to bleep it out, but then we forgot to bleep it out. But now it's bleeped out.
See, it's opposite for us. I'm always so open about it. Well, I guess with personal finance, I try to lead by example and say, like, here's how much money I'm making, here's from where. And breaking it down because I think just people are curious and it kind of scratches that itch. Because I'm always wondering, like, in my mind, how much money they make. Everybody, I'm just curious.
You look like a kid at a candy store.
Like, how much money you make? Like, I'm just wondering. It scratches that itch for me, and I like talking about it.
what's your like goal amount per year that you'd like to make where you know, and this is kind of hard to answer because you can hit that goal and then you'll be like, nah, it's not enough.
Right.
But right now, what's your goal? Like, what do you want to be making per year? Profit. I mean, let's just say pre-tax.
Goal
Pre-tax.
or how much I need.
Goal.
Pre-tax, probably $10 million a year.
That's my number.
Goal. Really?
Yeah. I think 10 million is like a very comfortable spot. Yeah.
Yeah. That's I just wanted to hit that amount. That
Yes.
$10 million a year.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Me too.
Jack, what's yours?
My goal, how much I want to make a year?
I'd say Jack's probably you're either 500,000 or $1 million.
Yeah, honestly, I would be like, how much do I want to live off of, or like my goal?
What's your goal?
Highest,
You gotta get a goal. What's your next goal right now?
my next goal?
Oh yeah, are we taking next goals or what? Are we just a goal?
Just a goal.
Like life goal. I would love to make, like $1 million in a year. That'd be good. Yeah.
It's a nice lifestyle for $1 million a year, for sure.
Yeah. What about you, Joe?
A cool goal would be like 5 million. I think that'd be really fun.
It's interesting to think how many people do make that amount, and it makes you like really think like, okay, if they can do it, like why can't I? I have the exact same resources that they have. Are they smarter than me? You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes the answer is yes, but like how much smarter?
Yeah.
You know? So
It's once you get into those circles or those friends groups, you realize like it's not how common it is, but it's like it's possible. There's so many people. Did you know there were 22,000 people who filed their tax returns? 22,000 who reported over $10 million a year in the U.S. 22,000 people. Now, when you think that there are 300 million people, it's a small amount. But when you really put like, just imagine 22,000 people out there. It's a lot of people.
there's a lot of people
Getting a lot of people making a lot of money.
Yeah. I think right now is the most amount of millionaires that we've had ever in the United States.
Yep.
I don't know how many it is, but it's the most. we've
Yes.
had.
Part of that's due to inflation. Just over time, we're going to get way more millionaires. It's going to be a lot more common. And then also with the stock market.
Yep.
If the stock market went down 50%, we'd have a lot fewer of them. But I think with the stock market, real estate values, especially real estate values.
For sure.
So what about you, Joe? How much do you make per month?
It's different with YouTube each month. The higher ad rates in like December and the big time, that's when they're advertising. So it will, I mean, over, I did well with you, Snapchat Spotlight.
Just why don't you just straight go segue?
Yeah,
that's a good segue.
Straight into Snapchat.
The Snapchat Spotlight, I made over 200,000.
No.
Yeah.
Are you
Wait,
serious?
and how long?
4 months.
You got the finance police after
Yeah,
you.
the cops are outside. Over 4 months.
Wow.
I was really intense with it.
whole.
I like, not that I stopped YouTube, but that it was like,
Yeah, explain this.
Snapchat Spotlight was basically Snapchat gave away $1 million every day to creators. You didn't have to have a platform. You didn't have to have followers. You didn't have to have anything. And when I first found out about it, you get a certain feeling of like, this is something. I need to hold on to it. And that's what I got from that, because I saw the content that was making money. I'm like, I could do this, but way better. So I basically stopped filming as much YouTube videos as I was. I was doing 3 videos a week. I've done it every week for the past 3 years, 4 years, 3 nonstop, never missed one. And then I was like,
same as me.
Exactly.
So 3 a week. You know how much? That's a lot of work.
A lot of work, a lot of
Yeah,
time. Plus I shoot and
wow.
edit for so many other people. And it was at the point too of like, with COVID and whatnot, I was like, you know what? I'll just do 1 video a week, keep the channel alive, and just focus on Snapchat Spotlight, because that's what was going to make the most money. More than advertisers, more than whatever, more than sponsors, anything. And I literally would just sit there every single day, and you can upload a new video every 5 minutes, and that's what I would do. I would sit there in front of my TV, have a show on in the background, not texting anybody. I'd set my timer every 5 minutes, and I'd upload a new video.
What videos were you uploading?
They're just like kind of like TikToks, but they're not really as juicy content. It's just like, it's more Instagram stories, if you say.
Can you tell them about how you would like make stories up? Spotlight?
Yeah. So ultimately the content, you just try and make something that's as like viral as possible. So I'd go film like $100 in a bush and be like, holy crap, I can't believe I just found this. And that's a video right there. And then 5 minutes, the timer resets, and then you got to make another video. And
Put
it's
$100 somewhere else, and then like
I'd put a candy bar in the sofa, and I'd be like, my son is hiding his food in my couch. And that's a video right there. And like the tier for like what it was,
Insane, dude.
I don't want to say it was, I don't know. Like, you just need to make as clickbaity, I guess, as a video as you can.
And how many would you upload per day?
Literally from morning till night, every 5 minutes. So what is it?
It's got to be like 30, 40, 50 videos a day.
Like 70 a
How do
day,
you even
yeah.
take that many videos though?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Just nonstop. And then you could save it, and then you can re-upload again, like the next day or in a few days.
Wait a
and
second. So you take the same videos and repost them the next day?
Yeah, but once it hits in the algorithm, it doesn't work anymore. I think. I don't know. The rules have changed so much in the past. I don't do it anymore. It doesn't work as well as it did.
Wow.
Why did you stop doing Snapchat Spotlight?
Why did I? When?
Why?
Honestly, they opened it up to a lot more countries. And in the beginning, it was just like 12 countries, and the United States was one of them.
Our jobs.
Yeah. And then, so
South Park.
the pool for success just
South
really
Park?
got a lot smaller. Yeah.
You watch South Park on southparkstudios.com?
I used to. Yeah.
Yeah, me
All
too.
the free episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen every single South Park episode, probably into the last like 3 seasons that I just haven't gotten around to watching.
Isn't that crazy that
Yeah.
they just upload them for free?
Yep.
That's so bizarre to
Trey
me.
Parker and Matt Stone, they would be idols of mine if I ever met them in person.
Do you know
I
how
actually-
they
I
got
saw-
that?
What?
Do you know how they got the South Park Studios?
No.
Oh, this is
No, I
this is
don't.
great.
I don't.
Okay, so way back when, that could be completely wrong, but way back when they were making their contract with Comedy Central, they negotiated the terms where they get all the ownership rights to the internet. And at the time, the internet wasn't really a thing. Nobody watched stuff on the internet. So when they made the episodes, Comedy Central got all of the network, ad rates, whatever, but Matt Stone and Trey Parker got all of the control over the internet. So that's why those episodes just go up right away, like no ads. They make the money on the website.
That's
really
incredible.
smart.
You should look more into it, because I'm probably just grazing over like what really happened, but they ended up getting all the rights from like the beginning of the show because the internet wasn't that popular back then.
Gosh, I would love to meet. There's someone I want to meet at some point.
Yeah.
Would love to meet
Have you
them.
ever seen them record? Like, have you ever seen those TikToks of them recording?
Not the TikToks. I've seen the YouTube videos behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's
that
fucking
are
hilarious, dude.
It's incredible how they work, and a lot of
Yeah.
these episodes are done like the week of, and they film current events, and they just churn out these episodes, and they're all good. I don't think the quality has degraded.
Yeah.
They've softened a little bit from the very beginning, those first few seasons, but the quality is still there. I think, unfortunately, unlike The Simpsons, which I think got a little bit too mainstream after maybe season 5 or 6, I just stopped watching them. But South Park has maintained it
Yeah.
really well. They're just as relevant today as they were in the 90s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you still watch it, Graham?
I do.
Every episode?
Not every episode. I haven't seen the last few seasons, but sometimes in the car, if Macy and I road trip to Vegas, on the way, we'll put on a South Park episode in the car.
On your Tesla?
Yeah.
And then auto drive?
No, unfortunately, as you're charging, you could watch an episode. Yeah.
Got it.
I wish they would allow at least part of the screen, like the right side of the screen, to play a movie or something while you're driving.
Have you guys seen the show The 100?
No.
God damn it.
Ilya brings that up to everybody.
I mean, it's just like
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. The concept of the show is that Earth is uninhabitable, and they send 100 people down from the space station, 100 kids, excuse me, down to the space station, or down to Earth from the space station to see if they can, to see if Earth is livable. And the story goes on from there. But yeah, it's really good.
I haven't seen it. I have not seen 100, but I will.
Yeah.
I'll watch
It's
it.
like the only reason I bring it up is because I finished like two TV shows ever, and it was The 100 and Breaking Bad.
Oh,
You finished Breaking Bad?
Yeah, you know, like it.
I couldn't do it, man.
What?
Oh, come on.
Dude, it got
First
so
person-
good.
first person ever didn't finish that.
Here's the deal, man. I've started Breaking Bad at least 5 times. At
dude-
least 5 times, and I can't finish it every single time. I
Well,
just can't.
are you stuck on that one episode? Maybe you should just skip it and just move on to the next
I don't
one.
know which episode.
He's
it
stuck
is.
on the fly episode.
Dude, just move on, circle your answer, or circle the thing that you think is
You
going
think
to be
so?
the answer, and then
You
move on.
think
Yeah.
that's
There's the Breaking Bad house in New Mexico.
I went there.
So did I.
Yeah.
Did you see the owners?
No, but they had the big fence out front.
I heard they
with
get
the
mad.
signs.
Dude,
Yeah.
they got pissed because back then people would throw pizzas on the roof
Yep.
like it happened in the episode.
Yep.
But now there's so many TikToks of owners coming out and just like flipping off the camera.
Hey, how about this? Move out.
That's
If
what
you're
I don't
living in a
get.
Breaking Bad
Yeah.
house. Why are you still there?
Yeah,
It's
but
every day.
They've done their
people are
best.
going.
They changed the roof so it doesn't look like the same roof. They changed the landscape. They changed the paint in front. They've tried to make it.
They should
at
demolish
least-
that
But you know what?
fucking thing.
I would have sold it because
Yeah.
someone would have paid
Someone's
more for
gonna
that
pay a
house.
premium.
There's
I-
some weird reason why they're staying there.
Yeah,
or
I
maybe
think
they
they
obviously just
secretly
like
Maybe
it.
they're
like the
cooking
attention.
something up in the
That's what
garage.
I thought
you know?
They secretly like.
They could be drug dealers or they could just love the
I
attention.
think they love the attention. But I did the whole Breaking Bad tour in New Mexico.
Did you go to the chicken place?
Yeah, I went to the chicken place.
What's it called?
The car wash.
Pollo Loco, or no? Is that,
El Pollo
oh,
Loco.
Hermanos, yeah.
Yeah.
McDonald's?
Yeah. No, I went to all the places where Saul Goodman's spot was, that little like strip mall place.
Wow.
I
Wow.
visited every spot down there. I
That's
loved
cool.
it. Yeah, I have pictures of going through all those places. It was a highlight.
Dang.
A highlight of the trip.
Oh, that's cool.
You guys want to talk about investing?
Yeah, I love investing. Let's do it.
All right, what are you invested in?
Currently, I'm invested only in Doji. Only in Doji.
Are you really?
No,
Yeah.
you're not. No.
I swear to God, only.
How much?
I think 12,000.
That's all you're investing?
Yeah. Well, for now. I
Wait,
mean,
no, but you were saying that you were making like 50 grand a year swing
well,
trading.
So, in the beginning of last year when we had that huge dip, I prior to that was not in the market at all. And then I bought in, I think, like honestly at the very lowest point. I think what my stocks were Spirit, American, there's like a ton of airlines, and then Caesar Entertainment, Penn National Gaming, and I sold that. I think I made like 200% on all of those. And once I sold that, I got into crypto, and I've been swing trading crypto. But the past month or so, I've only been in Doji, whatever.
But why don't you invest more than $12,000 considering your income?
I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to it, honestly. I just haven't like.
Where else does the money go? If it's just Dogecoin, where does it
Strip
go?
clubs.
Yeah, strip clubs.
I don't know. If I were your financial advisor, I'd be like, you cut that out.
Well, yeah, bro. Trust me. If
Yeah.
you were my financial advisor, you would not be my financial advisor. You would quit.
Wait. So what else do
Day
you spend
number
your money
3.
on? Like what would be
I don't know. It's just like I.
Food. Postmates.
Yeah, unfortunately, I spend a lot of money on. That's one thing like I would love to cut back on, but I just can't because it's so easy to order food from like a third party delivery app like DoorDash. I spend probably like $3,000 a month on food.
See, at that point, it really would make sense because you live with people, right?
Yeah.
To hire a chef.
Does it?
Full-time chef.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
How much is a chef?
Chef is probably not more than that.
No, and you could get like hot food whenever you want, 3 meals a day.
And they bring the food?
No, they
No,
would cook. They would
cook it at your place.
Yeah.
But I
They
mean,
would-
they buy the food, or that's on top of the.
Well, I'm sure
you
that
pay for the food. But
Yeah.
Right.
they'll just basically come. Like a lot of these chef services will come like 3 times a week, and they'll meal prep. So they'll make you food
Yeah.
for like the next 3 days.
Wow.
You eat it,
And it can be
they'll come
healthy,
back.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I'm gonna do
So
that.
I'm sure if you did that with your other roommates and stuff like that, housemates, you could probably get a pretty good deal on like a private chef and just.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, that's actually one thing that I praise Joe on. He doesn't spend money on stupid shit really at all, unless I like make him.
Yeah, he really convinces me to do it.
But does that mean you're investing your money?
I always saved. I was taught to save.
So do you just fill up your bank account?
And then recently I did the whole stocks and portfolios, but now I started switching out to do real estate.
Well, real estate's that's good.
Yeah.
So what's your goal with real estate? Is it to get a certain dollar amount, or just keep buying houses, buy a few houses a year? What's
Get that financial freedom, you know?
what's that to you?
I don't know, like 20 grand a month at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I
For
think
real estate?
yeah, all like profit where like everything's paid off and then I just have like 20 cash play money, but I'd love to just keep like investing. I'd love to have like 10 by the end of next year.
Okay.
They're like collecting Pokemon.
It's fun.
Yeah.
How much is that property cash flowing?
The one that I just got.
Yeah.
In Arizona, I've literally just closed on it like 2 weeks ago, but in the summer months, I'm going to be at a loss probably of like $200 a month. But in the winter months, you could be at a profit of like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month.
Because it's your Airbnb.
Oh, your Airbnb.
Yeah. So like, because the winter months in Arizona, that's when all the snowbirds go. And that's when no one wants to be there in the summer when it's 117 degrees.
Right. Why not just find a year-long tenant?
I was thinking that, but
a lot less work. Like overall, wouldn't it be about the same, averaged out throughout the year?
not as much.
Really?
And you probably know more than me about it. But from what I figured, it's like you make more putting more effort into it. But if you just hire the right property management company, then they'll do all the work anyway. So what am I really doing at the end of the day other than answering a phone call saying, yeah, just replace this?
Wear and tear.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I haven't failed at that yet, so I haven't had the need to be like, I'm just going to do a year-long tenant.
I'm about simplicity. You get a tenant in for a year, you might make 20% less, but you just, that peace of mind, they're in there. No issues.
Yes, but I keep asking people who do it to see their numbers, and when they show me their numbers, I'm like, oh, I'll just do this. Yep. Because at the end of the day, I'm a YouTuber, and I want to do podcasts, so I want to focus on that, and then I'll just use that to funnel the money into the real estate.
The lady who used to own this house here, she was renting out the guest house on Airbnb, and she was earning like 70 grand a year.
Wow.
Renting out the guest house.
Are you doing that now?
No.
That's, you have the guest house?
Someone lives there.
Yeah.
You?
It was Jack.
Nice.
Jack's not living there anymore. So maybe at some point. I'm not going to Airbnb because in order to Airbnb, you have to be a full-time occupant in this house.
You have to be here 100% of the time.
So I checked. I'm like, if I own this as just a secondary house, can I still? No.
Right.
They're strict. Santa
Very
Monica,
strict in
they're
California.
Extremely strict about it. So I can't. I wouldn't risk it. And they will sometimes check up on you too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they actually sent a letter to making sure that I wasn't renting out that guest house. I gave it to Jack. It's a part of the business that we run. But yeah, they were checking because a lot of people will rent like under the table, and so they will check to see that people aren't trying to skirt around them.
Wow.
I don't understand because your money, where does your money just sit? Because
Yeah, I mean, it either sits in a bank account, or it's either invested, reinvested, materials purchased, equipment's purchased. That obviously is from my plumbing company, you know. So I mean, some of the equipment's super expensive.
Now that you moved here, how much time do you spend doing your plumbing company?
A week. I mean, when I lived in Chicago, it was like maybe 90 hours a week, 80 hours a week.
Wow.
But now it's like maybe 10.
And you pass it off to who?
I mean, there's people that have worked in the company that have passed on like all of my responsibilities to over time. So
Do you give up equity in order to do that, or is it like a salary, like you're paying somebody
it's a
else's
salary.
salary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's impressive. I'm honestly really impressed.
Yeah,
with the
that's
plumbing
really
company.
incredible.
Thank you.
I had no idea about.
We're all impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I remember I was listening to some podcast. I don't know if it was like your guys' podcast or Views, but you said that you used to give really lavish gifts to your ex-girlfriends.
Oh my God, yeah.
So
Yeah, that's like another thing that I have, unfortunately, when I meet like a girl or something. Yeah, like I don't know. It's really fucking dumb, and I wish I didn't do this stupid shit, but like whenever I meet a girl, I'll just like buy something really dumb, like a purse for like $2,000 or like and something really fucking stupid that will never, ever, ever be a return on my investment because I'll probably never talk to the girl again, you know?
How soon? Like, I'm talking like first date, second date, relationship.
I don't know. Like I've had to like, I would have to know the girl for like a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Ladies, send in your DMs now.
$2,000 purses.
No, I mean, not only that, I don't know. It just could be like stupid shit. Like, I don't know. I'll rent a car. Or
Would you
like,
ever let?
Oh, he rented a couple cars to impress girls.
Wait, I think I saw one. Was it a Lamborghini?
Yeah.
You rented a Lamborghini. How much was that? I was like, that's gotta be $2,000, right?
Well, okay. Well, there was 2 times, three times I rented.
Wouldn't they know it's rented? By the way, like,
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
just they
I mean,
know
yeah, I
it's
tell them, I'm like, this is a rental.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not like, this is my car. Like, I'm all
Pick them up
cool.
on the first date.
No.
Crap!
I mean-
I gotta rent it again.
No, I mean, yeah, rentals are like really expensive. I rented an Aventador one time. Granted, this is like a really cool model of the Aventador. It's an SVJ.
Yeah.
And it's $4,500 a day.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was expensive. And then
$4,500 a day.
Yeah.
What was your ROI on that?
My ROI?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to say on the podcast, but
Was it a good ROI?
yeah, it was pretty good. 10% for sure.
So that's interesting. That is like a love language. I recently learned that.
Yes, that's what people tell me.
And
That's what people tell
giving
me.
gifts is one of them.
Yeah, I'm really good at it.
Oh yeah, Jack, you edited. Was that the video? That
Yeah, with you
edited
and
me
Macy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
that
like
was it.
5 love language,
Yeah,
and that's
look at that. We're trying to teach Jack.
Would you guys spend money on stupid too, or am I the only one? No?
No.
little bit here and there.
Like what? He goes off. Yeah, so like,
No, I mean, I wouldn't consider it like I never like waste my money, but I like if I see, you know, if I'm at a store and I see like I don't know if off the record there was like a
For $1,000?
no, I mean it wasn't $1,000 bucks.
wait, what was
You
it?
did this, Jack? You bought it for yourself?
You guys are discovering shit about each other you've never known.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't terribly expensive. It was maybe like $30.
No way.
Jack.
You walked by this and you're like, that looks like a good idea. That's what you said. Wow, that's a great story.
Thank you. I mean, I've actually never shared that with. I mean, obviously, like my parent. I mean, my parents are gonna probably listen to this. So, I'm sure you've had something. Come on, you gotta open up a little bit. No.
You know what? This could be turning into a segment here. Reviewing your Tinder profile.
Oh my gosh.
Can I see yours?
Oh, can we see yours?
Yeah, we see retention as soon as again Jack's dating life.
Do you have Tinder? Do you guys have? Or obviously you don't, but do you?
No, I don't. I just don't like
I'm sure
dating
it's hard
apps.
to date, like, with that.
I just don't like dating apps. I just think, and I'm like, not that I have anything against them. It's just I'd rather like reach out to somebody, like DM them or like
sure,
meet somebody, whatever. But yeah, I'd love to see yours.
Yeah, can we see yours?
Oh, we get to see all the photos.
I would say this is the most like refined profile.
Did you make any of the changes from Jeanette? No.
Oh, wow, you holding a chicken.
That's actually a really good photo. I don't know how to get to messages.
Well, we were looking at the profile.
wait, no.
I thought that's what we were doing.
We should. We should. You're the
That
first
is-
person to ever go for messages.
Here's the
Jack.
thing, bro. I mean, it's gonna be embarrassing,
Bro,
100%. But
You
who
don't
cares?
hold on. Can I just like look real quick?
Yeah.
No,
Whatever.
I just delete
a
don't
few-
delete anything. Don't delete anything. What's the name of the chicken? The chicken's name is Edwin.
Dude, that
you
chicken gets you a lot, huh?
You can meet him sometime if you'd like.
Do you have a chicken?
It was my friends. That thing got slaughtered. Honestly, yeah.
Oh my God, this
Unfortunately,
is
it's not
terrible. So one day you'd like to meet him then? She already said yeah, absolutely, and then no response.
I'm sorry. I don't know what was going on with that.
That's
all good.
terrible.
How come you keep not responding?
Jack's terrible at that.
I'm just not bad. I'm bad at texting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of girls here, man.
Jack,
Damn.
what do you?
No, wait. You're skipping.
Why? What happened?
I prefer skipped.
Why? Because you're still talking with her, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
this?
can you give us the?
I can read it to you.
Okay, no,
I actually don't want to.
We can cut it out though. We can do it, and then we can cut it out. Do it for the podcast. Come on. What's it? How bad is it?
No.
Please.
No.
What are the odds?
Odds are very fair.
No, dude, come on, bro. This is actually
1 in 10.
Odds are fair.
1 in 10.
Odds are
1 in
fair.
10, bro.
Yes.
I can't say 1 in 10, dude.
Do it.
You won't do 1 in 10, and if,
I don't want to.
When else are we going to be in a
But
position?
here's the thing. I'll
where
do
we can
anything
this?
else. Anything else odds. What is it?
How bad is it?
It's not bad.
the
What
1 in
is it?
10, bro.
What do you do? 3 a week on your main channel?
3 a week on the main channel. That's what takes the most amount of time. Anything else for me, work-wise, is a distraction. So, like, that's got to be my priority. 3 times a week, planning out videos.
How many on your family?
What's up?
How many on your family channel?
Family.
Oh, like 1 a week.
One a
One.
week. But we don't have to worry about that. A lot of that's spontaneous. Like you fixing the toilet. Like that's something we just think it's funny, so we'll
Right.
film it, and if it's usable, great. If not, then we
left
don't
the
use it.
plumber. Yeah, okay.
Right. So
I'm just kidding.
that's it. But yeah, that's pretty simple to film. But we'll purposely wait until we have something exciting going on to film it.
Cool.
But yeah, 3 times a week. That's what takes the most amount of time.
Gotcha.
Where do you guys ideally want to go, like in life, like 5-10 years down the line?
Me personally, I want to have a lot of different revenue streams, and I want each one of them to be running on their own, right? So I'm not involved in it day to day. And I have so many different ideas throughout the day and like throughout the month that I want to attack, but I can't. And what I do is I write them down, and I say to myself, like, I'll eventually get to them, you know, when this becomes successful, and then when this becomes successful, and when I can detach myself and move on to something else. I like starting different things and seeing them grow. That's what I want to do.
I really just want to be happy.
Are you not?
No, I'm great.
That
But
was so depressing.
no, that's just always been my thing. So like I could be farming and wherever as long as I'm
you're
happy
doing it.
Yeah. The biggest thing that I learned was the different revenue streams, because I think like the average millionaire has 6 different revenue streams. So once I heard that, that's when I started to really diversify my time of like, don't put 100% into this, like see what else I can do. Yeah. And that really helped me, especially when I moved out to Los Angeles, because it was like a fresh start like 4 or 5 years ago. And that was my goal, to really diversify my time. And it's been really successful for me doing that. So I'd love to even do that even more.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks
And
for having us.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure, you got to tell them to destroy the like button.
Yes, destroy the like button and smash it. Smash it.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. Please.
And don't forget to get your free stock down below in the description. It's worth all the way up to $70.
Hell yeah.
70.
70?
70.
70.
Yes. $70. You just got to sign up and get it. So thank you guys so much for watching. And one thing I want to mention that I don't mention too often in videos is that we do actually have a mentorship group down below in the description where you could meet with me every other week, and you can also talk to Jack every other week as well. We do Zoom calls. We talk for about an hour and a half. You could ask me whatever questions you want. It's a really small group, so we have a lot of one-on-one time. So if that's something you're interested in joining, the link is down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
64th ever episode of the Iced Coffee Hour.
Okay.
My name is Ilya. So far, the podcast is made.
Okay.
So,
Ready?
Yep.
1,
3,
2, 3.
2, 1.